what's up? We're back again. It's been a little bit for sure, and today we are getting ready to head to Casey, Illinois. I'm getting ready to stop by the gas station, get some gas in the truck before we haul the camper. That way I don't have to try to drag that through the gas station. Ours are a little tight around here, so hopefully we'll get some good football coverage. Elizabeth's youth cheerleader, so they cheer at away games, home games, all that good stuff. So a little bit of 8th grade football and maybe some other adventures. We're going to Casey, Illinois. It's a neat little town. They got a bunch of the biggest stuff in the world, so we'll probably check some of them out, probably take a few pictures, all that good stuff. So yeah, hoping for a good weekend, and yeah, all right, so we got to Casey last night about, gosh, I don't know, it was pushing 8 o'clock, so it was borderline dark time. And Elizabeth doesn't typically want to do anything other than, hang out on her tablet, maybe on her phone or whatever, like most kids do these days. So last night she really surprised me, and I'm very proud of her. She asked me, and I have to laugh, but she asked me if we could go fishing when we got here. Mind you, again, it's like dark o'clock, right? So, and we had literally just pulled in. The fishing poles are buried in the bottom, and she's not one that will ask you to do stuff. So for her to ask to go fishing was big, and I said first thing in the morning, as soon as we can, we'll get out there and go fishing. So here we are. She's up at the camper right now. I brought all this stuff out. It's nothing major. It's like a tackle box full of stuff and 2 little fishing poles that are great for traveling with. They're like no different than a little kiddie pole, like SpongeBob pole or Barbie pole or whatever, but they're actually made for, I think the pole is like a 10-pound test and the line in it's like 6 maybe. So they're pretty good little poles. But anyways, back to Elizabeth. Kids are a big deal, because if they want to do something, don't hesitate. Don't tell them no just because you want to tell them no. That really discourages them. And I know in the past I've told her no just because I didn't want to do something. And she knew that we were setting up, and I did kind of get frustrated with her then. I kind of just had to laugh at her out of frustration and tell her no, but I did tell her, first thing in the morning. So here it is. It's about, 10 o'clock, a little after 10. So, yeah, we're going to get fishing here, and hopefully we have a good day. Okay, next spot. This must be their new dock. So we came down a couple years ago, and the one that you had here was really in bad shape. So I'm glad to see they got something there. Okay, so E is snagged up, and we're gonna go save the day down here. Or she's hooked a monster. One of the two, I'm not real sure. Alright, disaster averted. Guess we'll just set you up in another spot here then. directly in the sun. Next. Alright, so we've been at this for about an hour. Elizabeth gave up about 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna give up now for today. Not the best day fishing, but sure beats being at work. We're gonna go relax for a little bit. It's about 12:30. She's got a football game to cheer at today, so maybe we'll get a little bit of football coverage. And yeah, hopefully we can do a little sightseeing later. Casey, Illinois has like the world's largest things in it. I think there's a wind chime, a rocket chair, number 2 pencil, mailbox. I don't remember. So we'll maybe just cruise through there, take in the sights, and show you guys what Casey, Illinois is all about. It's a pretty neat little town. Like I said, we came here a couple years ago. We actually did pretty good fishing this little pond back then. Obviously not today, but it is, like, I don't know, it's pretty nice out. It's 80 and a little bit breezy. Full sunshine for sure. So yeah, like I said, not the best day fishing, but better than being at work.
Yeah! Way to go! Way to go, Purple!
Isaac, rupture targeting Lincoln Myers on the path. That's going to be enough for a Tornado's first down.
Come on, let's go!
I know, I got in trouble for that. No, it was you. We all seen the TikTok.
Run it, run it, run it!
All right, back at the campsite. Boys did lose today, but they played a pretty tough team. So, but they did pretty good. They made some pretty good plays. The girls are learning. A lot of them are new to cheering for the most part. So they learned a couple new stunts today, and that was pretty exciting. I think we're gonna go cruise through Casey, so come check it out.
Those are the world's biggest pigs. Probably not, but it's the world's biggest, so it's bigger than a normal pig.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think this was the farthest thing this way, was this spoon. All right, we're back home now. I'm just sitting down to edit the video. I didn't really shoot anything for the ending, but Casey's a really neat little town. There's a couple things we missed. They've got the largest pitchfork. It's out by the golf course. I think it's east of town, if I'm not mistaken. And the golf course also is east of town. And they have the world's largest golf tee. If you're into seeing all of it, definitely check those out too. This was pretty much everything on the main strip as you come in off the interstate. It is right off the interstate as well, so it's all really easy to access. Even the KOA we stayed at was right off the interstate, just north of town. Good rates. Didn't really show much of the campground, but nice little campground. So check them out if you're wanting to stay there. Oh, what else? That's about it. So thanks for watching. Safe travels. God bless.